Good evening, guys. We are back once again. We are here with another video. Sorry I didn't have time to do a video last night. I had track practice and didn't have enough time to get a video on as soon as I got home and had dinner, and I had no space. So I had to take a shower, go to bed, school in the morning, all that stuff. And the same thing tonight, so I don't have a lot of time. So I've picked us a 32-minute video. I'll be running a little bit over my bedtime anyway, so we need to make sure we get this one done, and then I have to make sure I get everything set up for tomorrow, get in bed quickly, and all that stuff, because I got one more day of school. And then we'll be able to do longer videos on the weekend nights, Friday night and Saturday night. So, here we are, King Frostmare. Right now, top scary basement videos ever captured. Are we going to see some proper shadow figures? Possibly. Are we going to see some weird faces? Potentially. Are we going to be scared? Most likely. Are we going to be screaming? Hopefully not. Let's go.
Some really scary things in basements, and this is why tonight we want to take a look at the creepiest things that people have recorded in basements. The man in the following video states that, as of late, there have been a number of eerie events going on in his house, from strange shadow sightings to inexplicable banging noises in the middle of the night. It gotten so weird that the man started recording these events. Tonight, however, an inexplicable power outage grabbed the man's attention once again, and then the following took place.
I just lost power in my house. I looked down the road and I saw lights on, so I think it's just me. I'm gonna go down to the breaker box and see what's up. You stay here, I'm gonna go get the power back on.
Nice cat.
Everything looks okay. I guess I'm gonna have to call the power company.
Is it just his house, or is it the entire block? Uh-oh.
These were closed.
Yeah.
These were 100% closed. I never leave these open.
That is a problem.
If there's someone or something here, I want you to prove it to me. I want you to close one of these doors.
Now you're just asking for it.
Come on.
Oh! You asked for it.
Seems that whatever is lingering in his basement likes to tamper even with his washing machine. In his mind, he's dealing with an evil force here that wants to scare him for whatever reason. Could this be? Or was this just a random breeze? Unlikely, say many. And now, let's embark on an epic gaming journey with the most stunning visuals, intense boss battles, and strategic gameplay. Dive into a new world of endless possibilities with hundreds of champions, including the new mythical champions. My personal top, King Frostmare. Join my clan, Battlefield.
Not interested in any of this Raid Shadow Legends stuff.
Tonight. This made him a bit uneasy. However, he decided to enter the lights when the following video has been recorded by a man who realized that his basement lights were not working tonight. This made him a bit uneasy. However, he decided to enter down into the basement. Apparently, once in a while, he could witness some inexplicable and creepy noises down there that spooked him to the core. He always is alone at home when this unfolds. Not really related to the basement, but for whatever reason, the man tells us that he sometimes feels like somebody is watching him when digging graves at the local cemetery at his job site. As the man makes his way down the basement,
that will do it.
Something extremely scary is happening.
At the moment, in the basement. I swear, I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening.
Did you notice it? As the man pans the camera around, we can see creepy.
Sorry, what? I was distracted.
No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening
What?
back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening.
Did you
Was that a
notice
figure
it?
in the
As
bathroom?
the man pans the camera around, we can see a creepy shadow figure standing completely still.
Oh!
It seems to be the bathtub, and it seems to stare at the man's camera. As he then returns to the bathroom, this shadow has mysteriously disappeared.
Huh.
Some say that this must have been a
excuse
paranormal
me.
encounter, and that this thing couldn't have been human. Hard to say. What's your best guess?
Haunted clock.
Now we want to take a
Oh,
look
boy.
at the case of Ashley Kettering, a young single mother who's living with her 5-year-old in a nice house. She states that recently the security cameras have captured some concerning events, especially on the lower floors of her house and even the basement. It all started after acquiring an ancient clock that the young mother had refurbished.
Refurbished this clock. It is a real antique. It works. Excuse me. But my kids say that the chime is really creepy, so they never want me to turn it on.
Something moving on the stairs.
Something semi-transparent seemed to make its way up the stairs towards the living area, and Ashley was pretty concerned because she and her kid were already in bed at the time and nobody else was at the residence. A few nights after, she shared this video.
There's an apparition down there. Oh, look at your eyes. Look at your glowing
The
eyes.
family went to bed this night. This eerie thing was seen at the bottom of the stairs
Wow.
to their basement.
That is
Ashley
chilling
was
footage right
certain
there.
That something demonic might have made its way into her home, perhaps attached.
You
to
got
the
a demon in your house. They have risen from the depths of hell. Ooh.
This night, it appears that a strange shape was
Got a
captured
creepy
down
case
in
of
the
ghosts.
basement. Some think
Demonic
that this
stuff
thing
happening over here.
Might have even worn a rope. It is without a doubt, though, that something otherworldly was going on here, which is why Ashley stated that they got rid of the clock shortly after discovering this thing on video. How nightmarish.
Yeah. Especially the second one. The second clip. My house is
A
haunted.
young woman
Need
named
my
Steph
low
states
voices.
that
I don't know
they
why I do that.
recently moved into a new
I think it
house
sounds-
in New York, and that right from the start, some extremely worrying
I don't know.
things started to
I don't know what I think it sounds like.
scared her and her family. Even when recording an intro for her video diary, she feels that something was watching her.
It's mostly in the basement, but... Right?
You hearing something? Oh, if she gets up and there's something right behind her.
language. I feel like I just saw someone standing in the doorway, and so did he. No one, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh. You're not showing us it though. We're just looking at your face. Why aren't you turning the camera? That makes it suspicious.
You're gonna stop this for a second?
How can you prove to us that it's that paranormal stuff is really happening if you're not showing us what's being moved? You could just have your friend just throwing stuff and kicking stuff around and flapping his feet against things. There we go. Where are you going? Skipping a weird run like that. Don't know what I was saying about skipping.
Large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
That is an old advertisement. Very old. We've received a lot of major updates since then.
My dog Bella will come running to the door to greet me or whatever, and I just came home and she didn't do that, and it ends up she's down here in the basement just obsessing over this closet door. She's never done this before. It looks as if she's waiting for it to open, or she thinks there's someone behind it, where it's like she acts like she's acting how she does when she wants to get into one of the rooms upstairs. But she hasn't acknowledged me at all since I came home, which is very weird. Bella. She's not even answering to her name. I'm just gonna.
That dog is really distracted about something.
If I could pull it. See, baby, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
If we see a bloody face, I'm gonna scream.
It's dark, but
God.
as you can probably see, there's no one in the closet. Thank God. See, baby, there's nothing there, lady. Nothing, okay? Oh, she's back to sniffing it again. It's fucking freaking me out. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Some viewers swear that just for a few frames you can see the silhouette of a woman. Can you too?
What?
If not, let's take a look at the next recording, which might have captured this mysterious lady.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
Yeah, for Stan.
Those are drums?
Getting like really good at the drums. So you might have some competition when you get back.
Those drums aren't very loud. Or is that just an electronic sensor? Oh! Right there, staring right at your face. Wow.
To this day, it has not been explained what was lurking in the closet of the basement that night, and nobody saw this thing with their own eyes. Is it possible that a spirit from the past might be bound to this place and visiting Steph and her family ever so
Yikes.
often? Or how else?
That is just damn creepy. Imagine that just standing there watching you, and then all of a sudden you look seconds later and it's just not there. Yikes.
Drew has shared the following recording, in which he tells us that he heard some really odd noises stemming from his basement, and that he was so afraid that he decided to investigate.
See if I can get anything on video.
What are those pictures? Jeez. Huh. Whoa, someone made a mess of Legos down here.
Nobody's been down here all day.
Oh, those aren't Legos, those are building blocks. Whatever. They're for building. What?
The second the man turned,
Oh.
a weird-looking shadow is being captured, and he doesn't even notice it.
Look at your
He thinks
eyes.
to have seen something, and then proceeds to walk back upstairs. Did this thing maybe tamper with the play toys?
Man, we're seeing shadow figures and apparitions left, right, and center.
The following video was shared by Aphidus, a young man who was out one evening to investigate
The name of the
story
channel, or is that his-
abandoned and also
or is that his
apparently
legal
haunted
name?
asylum located in Broby, Sweden. Many
Okay, well, if
people
it's
have
Sweden, then
found
it's
their
probably
end
his
in
name.
there. It is said that several
Looks creepy with
ghosts
the camera
still roam this
lighting
old
up at his
building,
eyes like that.
and the young man went out to see if this was actually the case.
Wait. Oh, something left that doorway. Whoa. Oh my.
After this blood-curdling scream, the young man filming
Yeah,
seems
the
to be
shadow.
capturing a shadow person
Saw it for a
that
split
can
second.
briefly be seen escaping through the
Followed
door.
by the scream.
Could that be possible?
That is
Did they capture
that
something
is
from a different
that is
time?
downright horrifying nightmare
Or was this just a
content
trick
right
of
there.
the eye? Even if so, where did that creepy scream come from? Who can say?
Living down there.
The following video was captured by D. Reichno, who was recording this eerie footage in her very own basement. The woman states that this house was built in 1909, and that she always felt like the place was haunted, but so far couldn't capture any evidence of that. The basement in particular was home to some extremely creepy noises and voices that seemed to stem from behind the nether. She and her partner went downstairs to the basement today to grab a few tools, and they asked this being for permission. Take a look.
Hey. Hello.
Hi. Are you okay down here?
I don't think a ghost will be okay because the ghost is bloody dead.
Is that okay?
It's the spirit of a dead person. Obviously. I didn't hear it. Hold on. Whoever's breath that was started exactly the same time the moaning happened. I couldn't hear it.
Sign.
Just let us know you're okay.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna bother you.
Exact same time it said moaning.
We come in peace.
It started that breath or something. I couldn't hear it. If you guys could hear it, let me know in the comments.
Did you hide here a lot?
Some extremely creepy breathing noises can be heard that are
That wasn't one of them?
unaccounted for. Several people believe this to be demonic, perhaps. And then
Oh, boy.
there's also a creepy pair of eyes staring at them from
Where?
underneath the stairs.
Light keeps on.
I didn't see any
now
eyes.
it's recording all of a sudden.
By itself?
Whoa. Hi.
Clearly my senses are just passing everything right now in this video. Passing right by him.
D is certain that they are dealing with a haunting here.
Oh,
and
those
that
those
these
two
are
might
not
be
the
eyes, right?
of an animal. Or an easily explainable reflection from an item. What do you think?
No, thank you. Scary fingers. Oh
Now
jeez.
we are
I can
following
only
a
imagine
team
what
of
this is
vault
gonna be.
investigators who travel to a new haunted location that is apparently inhabiting the spirit of a young lady. A basement underneath a shop, to be exact. Some eyewitnesses have reported to feel a strange presence whenever they are down there, and some of them even have seen or heard her. How creepy. After scouting out the room, the team pulls out some chairs and they get a spirit box session going. And after they attempt to make contact with the girl in the basement, they capture something.
How many people are here right now? Four?
The hell was that? Whoa. What was that? I
Did you see
didn't get a
that?
good look at it.
Take another look.
Is that a hand? I think it was a
There
hand.
seems to be a hand appearing out of the darkness. Perhaps it was trying to grab the phone device. It was pretty hard to see at the time due to the lighting conditions in there. But the vault investigators team is certain that this is a hand from the other side. You can even make out its fingers.
I
Could it
couldn't really
be
make out
that
its
the
fingers
spirit
very
of the
well.
girl was actually
Maybe
trying
one.
to touch one of their devices? What do you guys think? A very amazing capture.
Definitely something paranormal. Some hand there. I can only make out one finger though. Definitely creepy. I will say that. Did I think it did say them pickles? Them pickles.
Okay. This TikTok was recorded
Do
by a
not go
user
in there.
with the name of Do Not Go In There. He's staying with his grandparents that night and agrees to go downstairs into the basement to find some candy.
You're the one who's
goods
saying
for his
do not go in there,
grandma
so why are you
who's
going
cooking
in there?
The basement appears to have several rooms, and it feels that the young man almost gets lost between many boxes and storage containers.
Well, yeah, because your basement's a mess. And it's very creepy.
Besides many dust particles, he also comes across some eerie dolls and figurines.
I hate dolls. I do. I do. I just hate them. Because whenever they get, because you never know when they're harbored by a paranormal spirit.
One of the rooms.
You never know
there
when they
seems to
start
be an
moving their hands or
unidentified
flapping
liquid,
about.
which has been spilled on the floor.
Ew.
Then finally, he obtains the
That's
pickled
a lot of liquid.
goods.
Those French fries.
Found him.
They look like French fries. Oh God! Hello there. Who are
At this
you?
moment, an elderly man, supposedly his grandfather, can be seen in the doorway with what appears to be a hammer. It's
Oh,
unclear
that's
what
worse.
happened afterwards, since the TikTok ended, but I find it's really unsettling.
Is that supposed to mean his grandfather's dead?
Blake is a young man who has been dealing with some pretty creepy events down
Like
in
your
his
face
basement
for a
as
minute
of
there?
late. In this video, he tells us about a video diary he had started to showcase the escalating events within his own four walls. It all started with weird crying from his basement.
I live alone again, and I hear what sounds like crying coming from the basement. I got a deadbolt for the basement after the last occurrence down there, but I even called the police. They found wet footprints down there when I let them down there, so I don't know what to... Alright. Is anyone down here? Why did it stop? Why did it stop?
But the basement is empty. No little girl. Was it maybe something behind the door? On one
Oh,
of the following nights, it starts again.
Sounds like La Llorona.
Hello?
That's probably La Llorona. You got a La Llorona in your basement.
And as suddenly as it started, it stops.
Hello? A little bit freaked out, guys. It's no longer just at 11:30 anymore. I don't know what's going on now. I keep hearing bangs and just really weird noises coming from the basement. And a few people said that I should leave my phone down there and try to record what's happening. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. First, let's just take a look. Handprints are still on the door.
And with that, Blake makes his way downstairs into his basement again, only to leave his camcorder to record any possible activity. Like he had mentioned, the noises seem to appear during the day even. And after a little while, these familiar
I didn't hear a
noises
thing
can
in
be
that.
heard.
Some movement of it. What's about to slide out? There's things on the floor.
Invisible
What is
force
happening
pushed
here?
around various objects
Sounds
on
like
the
hell.
ground. Could the activity be real, or was it just cheap fishing lines?
I just saw a shadow move away from underneath.
Oh.
I'm out.
And back upstairs, the paranormal activity seems to get even stronger.
Oh, jeez. The cat's freaking out.
He places his camcorder once more
Oh,
down
look,
in the
he's got a
basement to see
Christian
what would
cross on
happen.
his necklace.
And indeed, the voices return.
Oh. I don't see what's over
Something
there.
appears to be standing in the corner that almost looks like a...
What?
Then something appears to be standing in the corner that almost looks like a human figure.
You mean this? I think that's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, oh. Yeah, I think I do see something there. Barely. The quality of the camera is horrible.
The whole story reaches its climax
Hello?
when Blake captures this humanoid shape in the corner by himself.
Hello? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez! Oh my god!
Antique apparently never figured
Oh
out
my,
who
what
or
are you?
this weird shadow silhouette was. And it is unknown if he still is dealing with this thing.
It's got a hole right in its chest. If it has one. It's walking.
Another video from a
Oh,
young
boy.
man who also describes that he was hearing a lot of creepy noises coming from his very own basement. Many times he had recorded, however, was never lucky to capture anything.
I heard some noises again. Hello?
I didn't. What?
Hello?
I stand corrected. What was that?
Is this a
Oh
pair of
my-
ghostly legs walking through the screen here? Unfortunately,
Whoa.
it is not known what happened after.
Clear catch of some legs there, but no body. The intruder.
This video was recorded by a young man who came across something terrifying in the crawl space under his
boy.
very own house. He started hearing some really odd noises stemming from underneath his home, and this night was no exception. As he was standing in the kitchen, he started the recording. He was initially listening to some weird banging noises, and at first he thought it to be an animal.
I'm not liking the looks of this.
What was really weird were a few items that were totally misplaced, and it was certain that it wasn't him nor his girlfriend who had moved these things.
Oh my god! Shit.
Once it was a stranger who had broken into his crawl space, and then later it was revealed that it was his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, who was extremely possessive and stalked both of them, and that this crawl space action was no single occurrence. They later got the police involved to take care of that matter. A creepy case, I find. And guys, please make sure to join me on the battle.
As I've said many times before, sometimes what is more scarier than ghosts are humans. There we go. I don't know why I wouldn't pause. That is a video for another time, as you're seeing on your screen. We will take a look at that over the weekend. Tomorrow night we will, because I have time. It's not a school night tomorrow night, so we will do that one tomorrow night. Wow. There were a few very chilling things in there, and then that crackhead at the end just scared the absolute shit out of me. Oh my god. And it was not even a ghost. Jeez. That's something to keep the blood pumping. If anybody ever does that to me, I'm gonna end up hitting them in the face or something, or kicking or whatever. All right, well, that's that. That's the end of that video. I really gotta go without delay. So good night. Bye.